Dan tangkap di Spanyol ya, yang diberi motivasi oleh Alvaro Morata. Juga Inggris dan motivasi oleh Harry Kane. Let's go.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And we rise now for the English national anthem.
It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries, and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Oh.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
It's a really well-measured ball. And this is Morata. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Ruiz. Rodri. Spain appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. And here's Yamal. Yamal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Palmer. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Saka. England are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look...
Goes for a shot! Goal, England!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
England have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Fabian Ruiz. And this is what it's Morata! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping! It's a pretty loose pass. Aimed beyond the defence. That has been slung wide. Can he get on the end of this? Played in. Cucurella can get it clear. Pedri. Spain are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. 15 minutes till half-time. Out to the left it goes. Played in by Foden. That's a decent clearance. And they're back on the ball again. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Morata. And that is as far as they're going to go. Played out to the left flank. Nico Williams. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass.
Spain certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Well read, nice interception. Palmer. Now Foden. Now it's Foden. Half-time getting close now. Saka. Picks out, shoots! That was superb goalkeeping!
Saka really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Big header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Cucurella. And it's Rodri. Pedri. Now it's Morata.
There will be 1 minute added
And
time.
he's picked it up out wide. And it's Pedri. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the
Those
break.
of you making their way home on public
Well, for me, Peter,
transportation
things have
today,
never
please
really
watch the
got
screen
going,
for
but at
train
least
departure
this will be a
times
good
from all
time
local
to
major stations.
reflect and
And
regroup.
please
I can see a few
welcome to the
changes coming,
field.
because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Spain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Can he get onto this? Now it's Palmer. Foden. Distributed tidily. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Rodri. Pedri. Cucurella. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Rice. Over to the left.
Oh,
Foden. Tries to pass it through. And the through ball. And the shot! Cleared without hesitation. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Not the most accurate pass. Howson cuts it out. Rodri.
The attendance for this match was
Your impressions so far, Jim?
52,044.
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Lewis Skelly. Oh, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
And here's Morata. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Ruiz. And that's a dangerous ball.
Morata shooting.
Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitution for Spain. Number
So the
8.
manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 7. Alvaro.
Lewis Skelly.
Number 25.
And a play for a throw.
Number 2. Pedro Porro. Coming on the field.
Rodri.
Dari. Number 22.
Pedri.
Ferran Torres. Number 3.
Stones.
Number 14.
Now Foden. Now, can they get him away? Palmer providing an outlet on that flank. England can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Substitution.
And it's Lewis Skelly. Ferran Torres. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Ferran Torres. Now it's Ferran Torres. And the ball's come loose here.
Block.
Substitution in progress.
England making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Grimaldo.
Oh,
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Coming on the field.
Grimaldo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pedri.
Added
Looking
minutes
wide.
has been indicated.
Oh, super ball. He has found the way through. Bowen. And he's managed to get rid. Throw it. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
yeah.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury,
Please be made
and
aware
my
that smoking
co-commentator,
is
Jim
only
Beglin.
permitted in
A very good
designated
evening to
areas
you all.
within these grounds.